Aloha. We're going to be doing a review for February of 2025 of the Mauka power lines along the eastern edge of Waikoloa village. And right now in this video, we're flying from the south end of the village towards the north end, and the power lines are there on the right-hand side of your screen. And you can see these are the power lines that were featured in the HPR story, the Hawaii Public Radio story that Wildfire Safety Advocates of Waikoloa were quoted extensively in. And this is the project area that we were talking about removing the trees. Last May, another volunteer organization did a lot of work and cleared large portions of the land. You can see there's large areas where there weren't really any trees at all, but they also did clear many of them from the more easily accessible spots. But there are two little strips where they just ran out of time, and we still have a number of trees available. We already passed over one, and we're about to come up on the second little strip, which is about halfway through. Right now, we're passing over the area that's locally known as Nando's Trail, and it's approximately at the midway point of the entire village. There's the parking lot and an access area where people go up there, and residents regularly hike along the utility easement. But right now, we've passed over that, and you are now seeing some of those trees. So those kiave trees under the lines on the right-hand side, those are the ones that are actively engaged. A handful of them are actively engaged with the power lines and are straight up a fire hazard. And those are the ones that we were looking to fix. So I would say about half of the length of the line has been cleared out, and half of it still has trees remaining underneath it. Probably something like 20 different trees need to be removed to really protect the village. Right now it's fairly green. About a month ago we had a very big rainstorm with over 4 inches of rain in the village, and all of the grass and trees are very happy right now, so that's why it's looking quite green. But it's also a pretty clear shot. You can see exactly what we're talking about with these lines. We found a couple new things about these power lines specifically. They are called the Waikoloa 12 lines in the HECO Wildfire Safety Strategy document that was released in the end of January 2025. They are about 4.8 miles long total, and these are transmission lines, so these are extremely high voltage. And you can see I keep adjusting the drone to give myself a little bit of extra space so we don't encroach upon it. That's why I kind of slowly shift over a few times. But there's a couple of different sets of lines attached to these poles. The top ones, those top three up there, those are 69,000 volt bare wire electric transmission lines, and the ones below them I believe are 12,000, but I don't know that for a fact, but they are a slightly lower voltage. There's also communication lines that are being leased out from these poles as well, so it's not just electrical energized lines on all of them. The top ones, however, are the ones that are the most energetic. So we are just passed over the first section that I was talking about that we were looking to clear out from the grant from HECO, if you have read the HPR article. And then up at the end here, we're about to pass over the second end. So the first pass was from the south to the north, and this is now the north to the south direction. And you can see there's only a handful of trees that are actually right underneath the power lines, and quite a few of them have been removed already, which is really excellent, and we're just looking to complete the job. So I hope you have enjoyed this February review of the power lines, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for checking us out, and we'll talk to you next time. Aloha.